Rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 7-15.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding forward for his first chance, Justin Turner, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Echeverria is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting first, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here, 16 homers, and he's driven in 45. He's running. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Wood sets. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy is known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
That's off the plate.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Just hung in there on that one. Two pitch is fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The shortstop, Corey Seager.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. Now the pitch. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Corey Seager goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Josh Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And the count will be full. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson, number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Digging in, Gavin Lux, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lux hits a little over the 270 mark. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. So far this season, Lux is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Duvall. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
One ball, one strike.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And he falls behind 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. To third. Turner's got it. To second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher.
Top of the third set to get underway. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, Alex Wood. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Max Muncy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Too high.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We play 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Austin Riley. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Riley swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Smoke toward the hole and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Mike Soroka. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network Saturday baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
The batter, #5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 down. And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Wood has his target. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball left outside. No better off the plate. Ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
The pitcher, Alex Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Looking at his career totals, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Right side, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch.
1 ball.
And he misses there. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch. And that misses, ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. At the knees, strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Bats on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now, Austin Riley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked a count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Their count now at 2-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. Last time through was a base hit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
A.J. Minter. Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Jock Peterson We'll stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Ball one. A 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. The 1-2. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Gavin Lux would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Ozzie Albies is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 1, Ozzie Albies.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. And he makes the catch in the corner. Ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Albies is on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
From the stretch. 3-1 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And here's the 3-2 from him. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Wood sets. Here it.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 3-0 pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding in, Ronald Acuna. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3. Jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. Now in the box, Gavin Lux. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second base, number 9.
First offering on its way. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Swanson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does hit the third base.
Nick Markakis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. He's got it one away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Betts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with two away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Braves will strand three. Still tied 3-3. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off the top, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one now to Mookie.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Max Muncy is on deck. And He lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is right there for Darno to get his man.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied at 3-3. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Left side, but well fouled. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Acuna digs in now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here's the 3-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3.
Big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Pedro Baez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 3 runs already home here. In there, 1-1. The pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Baez, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Right side, but it's well foul. fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
2 out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 56, Darren.
Cody Bellinger will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. As a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Gavin Lux, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Count still at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So digging in now, Will Smith, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Atlanta crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Luke Jackson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Darren O'Day records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.